everybody, and welcome to my June wrap-up. I would like to change it to my January wrap-up, but that would be a lie. I read, 6 books in the month of June. Yay me. What? I'll try to explain, most of these are sequels, except for like 2, so I can't say too much about that. But, the first book I read was Reawakened by Colleen Houck, I think, or Houck. It's Houck. I'm not sure. She also wrote the Tiger Curse series a few years back. Reawakened is a first book in her new trilogy. The second book comes out here. It's called Recreated. It comes out August 2nd, for those of you who want to know. And it's about this girl named Lily who lives in New York. It's always a big city. Does anybody ever live in a small? Anyway, and she goes to this museum, and there's this exhibit on like Africa and I think mostly Egypt. I think the whole room's about just Egypt, and this I don't know if he's a pharaoh exactly, but this mummy, he like is awakened or reawakened, so to speak, as the title says. And of course that freaks Lily the F out. And then they go on this whole journey to down to Africa, and him and his brother. The mummy's name, or the Egyptian's name, is Amon, I think, or Amon. I think, yeah. The book says pronounced Amon. Lily and Amon go down to Egypt, and then he has 2 brothers that need to awaken them so they can stop this this great evil Egyptian god named Seth. And there's this whole well, I don't know. No, it happens pretty early on in the book, but there's something that connects Lily and Amon that I'm not going to say exactly what, because I don't want to give every detail of it, because otherwise why would you read the book? Anyway, if I say one more time, I guess 4.5 or 5 stars. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to give it to, because I just loved it so much. I mean, there was parts that were a little like, Lily, stop it! But, yeah, me and my words. But overall, I really love this book, and if you love them, it's not like the Mummy movies, but it gives me a kind of like that vibe because it takes place in the same part of the world and all that. But I would highly recommend. I know it's not a recommendation video, but I would highly recommend Reawakened by Colleen Houck or Houck. I'll just leave the title, all the information that I have down below in the description box. Anyway, just as I ramble on, the second book I read in was Soldier by Julie Kagawa, which is the 3rd book in the Talon saga, I think. Yeah. I gave that I'm so indecisive with my ratings here. It's 3.5 or 4 stars. Most of it was good. I didn't like the ending. The ending sucked hard, and I have to wait until next year to find out the book. They left on a freaking cliffhanger. I'm going, no. I know it's only a year. I have other books to read. I'll survive. I know. Anyway, the 3rd book, I'm going to just cut myself off right there. The 3rd book I read was Maybe Someday by Colleen Hoover, for those of you who haven't heard of that all over the booktubes. This is only like the third book of hers I've ever read. I read Confess and Ugly Love like a couple months ago. 3 months ago maybe. Didn't really like those. This one I like much better. It's about this young lady named Lily, young lady named Sydney. Sorry, I'm mixing up my books. This young lady named Sydney, who lives across the way from this guy named Ridge. That is so soap opera, that name. Anyway, and Sydney has this boyfriend. I think his name's Hunter. I don't remember. He's an ass, so that's why I didn't remember. She finds out, if you guys haven't heard the summary elsewhere, I'm going to just give a brief thing. Anyway, she finds out from Ridge down the road after they built this friendship through music. That's all I'm going to say on that. And finds out that her boyfriend has been sleeping with her roommate, who's supposedly her best friend. Yeah. Oh, and also, nobody's ever mentioned this when they're talking about this book. Ridge is deaf. Why do I find that? Not that it's a big deal, but, in books, you don't have a lot of disabilities, especially with main characters and all that. So, so I thought it should be brought up, And, he plays guitar, and she, helps him with lyrics. I don't want to give everything away, because it's a really enjoyable book. I mean, there's a couple places in there where I go, oh, come on, just get together already. But I really, actually enjoyed this one, and I gave it 4 stars, because I'm a sucker for music, because I'm a singer and a, dancer and all that, and I just love music. It's like, the only thing that I love, love more than books is music, so... Anyway. And the next 2 books... the next 2 books are book 2 and 3 in a trilogy. So I can't give too much away. I gave them both 3 stars. Actually, the second book in the trilogy I read mostly in May and finished up in June, to be honest. That's about these 2... Just an overview. This isn't spoiling anything. This is the summary of the whole the trilogy. These 2 twin brothers come back from I think it's 20-some years in the future to stop the dragon apocalypse. Yeah, that's a new one, huh? Or not a very often used one, maybe in fantasy. But anyway, these 2 books. Like I said, I gave 3 stars. The ending of the trilogy, I liked some parts, and then some parts are going. I'm not gonna say any more than that. And then, that's about it right there. And the last book I finished, and I've been working on this book for a couple of months, and I finished it just like yesterday, I think. Rebel Spring by Morgan Rhodes, which is the second book in the Fallen Kingdoms series. Gave this like 2.5 stars. Like the last one. Maybe 3 in parts. But this series is so Game of Thrones. Which I've been watching some because I'm bored and there's nothing else for me to watch. And I only watch it because there's about a handful of characters that I actually care about. The rest of them, yeah, no. But, there's some characters I care about in Fallen Kingdoms. But oh my gosh, if it wasn't for them and me wanting them to defeat the bad guy who I'm not going to name because it might spoil it for some people, there's way too much fucking killing. I'm sorry, excuse my language. I mean, Game of Thrones worse because they just do horrific stuff on there just because, yeah. Don't watch it before you go to bed, kids. Just don't. Like I said, yeah, I mean, that's my wrap up. That's all I read in June. Not bad. 6 books isn't bad. 4 whole books, if you don't want to include the ones I finished up. And that's it, and I hope you enjoy. If you wanted to ask any questions about the books, or about what I thought or didn't think, or what you thought of these books, or if you think I don't do TBRs only because I'm a mood reader, and I know there's certain books I'm going to read in this coming month, but I don't know, others could change, and I don't want to set myself to a TBR and go, and then be disappointed in myself if I don't read all those, and I read different ones, and yeah, it's a whole mess. It'd be just nah. But if there's any other kind of videos that y'all would like to see me do, or if you have any questions for me, book or otherwise, not that I'm all that interesting, but just let me know in the comments. Like if you want to, subscribe if you want to. You're more than welcome. I will greatly appreciate it. And P.S. I have a couple new video ideas for the summer, so yay. Peace.